Droogies, boozers, strumpets and losers, welcome to Thew's Awesome Transformers Reviews, episode 40. Remember when I said I was so sick of Bumblebee? Well now, you can too, because I'm going to review so many Bumblebees today. So I'm going to kick it off in the most logical place with G1 Bumblebee. Even as a kid I thought Bumblebee was a bit of a dweeb, because his personality was basically, I may be small, but I can still have an adventure. And he's always hanging out with a human kid, which is boring and stupid and I hate it. But you gotta say, this toy's kind of adorable. It doesn't have a lot going on, but it was early days. And his main feature is that he's small, so what you see is what you get, really. He does have authentic rubber tyres, though, which is a treat. He's just a little beetle. He's still good. He's still good. He's got a tyre off there, but that's my fault. Yeah, this guy is very sweet. I'm actually very fond of him. I got this guy at the same time as Hubcap, who isn't as cute, but he doesn't do this. Probably worth throwing in an old Cliff Jumper at this point, because this is the last time he won't be a Bumblebee repaint. Yeah, these guys are all basically the same, and they are what they are. They're just little car robot guys. I like them. How could you not? Next up then is Goldbug. This is actually my second Goldbug. The first one never made it back from the Great Sewer Mission of '86. But check him out, the robot mode's a bit daft and a bit silly. His face is actually quite terrifying if you look at it up close. It looks like the Fallen. But his transformation is typical Throttlebot fare. And the car mode's actually really nice. So this thing's hardly a masterpiece, but you should see him get his gimmick on. Bumblebee took a break through Beast Wars and the Unicron trilogy, much like I did, only to show up again with this wicked Classics toy. I actually didn't want this guy because I already had Cliff Jumper, but oh my god did I ever want Astro Train. And at the time the only way to get Astro Train was through the Astro Train Bumblebee 2-pack. So here he is, and he is brilliant. Check out his head, it's like the best thing ever. He's got wicked articulation, he's tubby and a bit undersized, just like Bumblebee ought to be. He's just ace. This thing is like a 10 out of 10, seriously. It's a shame I can't say the same for his weapons. All he's got is this rubbish shoulder-mounted affair, which he looks so much better without. But it's alright, this thing's still awesome.
Blackness creeping up like dog.
OMG, would you check out this alt mode? It's just a flawless Volkswagen Beetle. It's exactly what Bumblebee always needed. Okay, I'm fibbing. No, Volkswagen wouldn't let Hasbro make him a Beetle because they didn't want their products associated with war. Too late, designed by Hitler! But what we actually get is this lovely little sports car dealie straight out of the beginner class on some video game or other. Again, the only problem I've got with this guy is the weapon. It turns into a jet ski. A really, really out-of-scale jet ski. This thing can bugger off. Who's next then? Slumblebee, why not? He's just a cuddly guy. He's much squishier than Softimus. His car mode's a bit paltry, but if you have a problem with this, then the problem is with you. Keeping the cuteness up, this is animated Bumblebee, who brings with him all the fun. Character-wise is my favourite bee because he's not as much of a drip as the others. He's not just this dork-on who saves the day despite all odds, although he does do that, and he does hang out with the human kid quite a lot, but he's much more likely just to go, whoa, and fall over on something, which I can relate to. Anyways, check this little dude out, he quite literally does have it all going on. His design is awesome, he's got this nice, light, soft texture that just makes you want to pick him up. He's way poseable too, and you can even swap out his hands for stingers. That's pretty cool. Check out his face too, it's got this, oh my, oh! That's never happened before. That's pretty poor. And 1, 2, 3, light, pie, bing, ging, ging. The only problem I have with this guy really is that he could use a bit more posability in his arms. I mean, he really needs some sideways elbow action. Transformation's kind of cool, but it can be a bit of a drag. This little bar always gets jammed. It can actually be a major pain in the ass. But check out the alt mode, it's pretty cool. It's definitely Bumblebee, but it's not perfect. Because in the robot mode, the car's roof is on his chest, which is under here. That's cheating. I have overlooked that kind of thing before, but I'm still allowed not to like it. Also, there's a pretty obvious difference in the yellows between the different plastics they've used. It's not that big of a deal, but it's a little reminder that this thing might be crap, and I really don't want it to be. Also, these boosters can get out of here. Yeah, there's more. This is Legends class Bumblebee from the first movie. He's only Legends class, so he is a bit cack, but most of the ones from the first movie were well fugly. So this guy stands out as one of the better ones. Car mode's okay as well for a Legends class toy, but I actually really prefer Cliff Jumper. Here's another small one, it's the Universe Legends one this time. He's a pretty satisfying update of little old G1 Bumblebee, except with a much handsomer face and longer legs. Oh, that's a really sweet car mode. It's just like the Classics one, except tiny. I love this one. This one's my favourite. So we're getting there now. Just time for a quick look at Revenge of the Fallen Delicious class Bumblebee. This one's pretty nice. It's actually extremely movie accurate. Look at that face sculpt. That's beautiful. Let's just get him transformed into his alt mode. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, but surprisingly it's brown. Now that is a satisfying alt mode. This guy's actually a triple changer. I'll let you know what the other mode looks like in a few hours. Finishing up then is Movie Bumblebee. This is the guy from the first movie. I couldn't be bothered with Revenge of the Fallen one. Once again in the movie, Bumblebee hung out with the human kid, but he was my least favourite Transformer in that movie, mainly because he did that whole radio talk thing, then he got captured and had to be rescued, and then he got his legs blown off. That is pathetic. You are fired from the Autobots. And then in movie 2 he cried, but then he redeemed himself by actually kicking some ass for once, and also by not being as annoying as these two dicks. Well, anyway, I really don't like this robot mode. It is ugly. The head looks like crap, and it doesn't look like Bumblebee. Faceplate or no. He ain't got no alibi. The arms are all gimpy, and they never look cool, and the joints are crap. You see this part here? On the other side, that dropped off when I got it out the box, and just vanished. Vanished. His feet as well, they're so tiny. You have to transform them wrong so he'll stand up at all. There's just crap all over the place. He just winds me up. But I suppose this weapon's pretty cool. Blaster, knife. Blaster, knife. Hours of fun. Transformation's a bit of a nightmare as well, but once you're done, the car mode's actually pretty pimpin'. Imagine that. Obviously it's totally different from what I'm used to Bumblebee looking like, but hey, that's progress. I mean, that's product placement. Nah, this car mode's alright. It's a really nice shape and it totally fits with the movie aesthetic. Check out his doors, they open up to reveal some stuff. It's actually probably the best deluxe vehicle mode from the first movie, and it'd better be considering that robot mode. Hello! So that's all the Bumblebee. I hope it's been entertaining, yet informative, whimsical, yet sardonic, and I hope you've enjoyed it because I'm never going to review Bumblebee ever again! Are we Grana?